Good Friday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this October 10th, and it's still raining. We had a little bit of a break for a few hours overnight, but the rains have returned to southern Kentucky this morning. It's raining right now at 4:50 a.m. Central Time as I record the podcast. And it looks like throughout the weekend, we're going to find rounds of rain coming through, and at times the rainfall could be rather heavy. Just keep that in mind if you're planning anything outdoors. If you're going to Friday night football tonight, maybe take in a game over the weekend, whether it be Titans or Western or anybody else, you're going to have to factor in the possibility of some showers and thunderstorms and maybe some flooding rains. Now, so far, the Weather Service has not pulled the trigger on any kind of a widespread flood watch or a flash flood watch, but that is certainly a possibility. As we go through the weekend, there is that chance that if we get too much of runoff here and we get too much rain at any one time, or we get some of these heavier cells tracking over the same piece of real estate over and over and over again, well, there's that possibility we could have some flooding issues to deal with. Nonetheless, be aware. And if you live in a flood-prone area, there's a very good possibility that you may have to, turn around or just have some kind of backup plan just in case you travel down a road that usually has a low water ford or something like that. A creek will rise or come out of its banks. That's certainly a possibility. It all depends on how this stalled-out frontal boundary wobbles back and forth across southern Kentucky over the course of the weekend. Some of the models have it pushing down into Tennessee today and then coming back north tomorrow. And then some of the Gulf moisture kicks in with the next disturbance as we get into Sunday night into Monday. That's going to set us up for some stronger, possibly severe storms on, say, Monday night into Tuesday morning. So this is going to be an almost never-ending kind of scenario here throughout the weekend and even into the beginning of next week. We're going to have to stay on guard as far as how much water begins to rise across the area. So far, these thunderstorms have come in enough waves to prevent any flash flooding, but at any time, if we get too much rain at once, then things could go south pretty fast. Looking at the numbers from yesterday, 78 was the official high temperature at the Bowling Green Airport, 74 the average. That's a 4-degree difference. 53 was our low, 48 the average. That's a 5-degree difference. And a year ago, we had a high of 78 and a low of 47 back in 2013. At the Bowling Green Airport yesterday, for the period ending at midnight last night, we picked up 57 hundredths of an inch of rain, a little bit over a half inch of rain. Some of you got a little bit more than that with those drenching downpours from yesterday. We're now, for the month of October, at 1.67. We should be at 1 inch, so we're 67 hundredths of an inch above average. As we get into today, already, as I mentioned, showers and thunderstorms this morning. They're going to come in waves again today. Who gets what and how much? Well, that all depends on that boundary that is just a little bit south of us this morning, or actually north of us and dropping southward as I speak. 80% chance that you will get rained on today. If you live in the WBKO viewing area, showers and a few thunderstorms today, 75 with a southwest wind at 7. Now, as we get south, or actually a little north of that boundary tonight, it's going to go south into Middle Tennessee later this afternoon, this evening. The winds will then shift from the north and west, and you'll be able to see a temperature difference. In fact, even this morning, temperatures in the northern half of our viewing area are just slightly cooler than the folks along the Tennessee border. And that's because that boundary is kind of dividing somewhat cooler air to the north and the warm, humid air, moist air to the south. Tonight, as we are north of the boundary, still an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms, a low of 52. A little bit of a north wind will keep us slightly cooler, and it will be somewhat noticeably cooler tomorrow, but we're going to keep in a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. This, though, looks to be early in the morning. Then we may get a break for a few hours on Saturday afternoon. Now, All that is very suspect at this point because, again, it depends on where that boundary stalls and then starts to return northward as a semi-stationary, quasi-stationary boundary. So we're going to say 65 for a high on Saturday, but still that chance, any place, anytime, especially near the Tennessee border, you could get rain and thunderstorms, and anytime it rains, it could be heavy. Not necessarily severe thunderstorms, but heavy rain. Sunday, we continue with a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, 74. Monday is the day we start to really kick in the stronger disturbance, the cold front, and an area of low pressure that will track across the area. 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, but some of those could become severe depending on how much instability we get on Monday afternoon. Monday night into early Tuesday looks to be the prime time for that boundary to come through, a long line of showers and thunderstorms, kind of a squall line possibility as we get into the wee hours of Tuesday morning. So that will be something that we will watch, especially during the overnight hours. You get severe weather during the overnight when people are sleeping. That's a little bit on the tricky side, so we'll watch that. Tuesday morning, showers, thunderstorms with that final boundary, 67. Then things clear out by Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday and Thursday look nice, sunshine. Highs very pleasant in the mid-60s on Wednesday, 72 for next Thursday. All weekend long, stay connected here online and on your device. Download the WBKO app, sign up for text alerts. You get them free on your device. If you have already texting on your device, then just sign up for our free text alerts. Put in your county name, just select your county, and anytime there's a watch or warning over the weekend, you'll get it on your phone. You'll know it when we know it. And that way you can kind of track things. Our new interactive Max radar is inside the WBKO app. So download the WBKO app from the Google Play Store if you have an Android phone, or if you have an iPhone, just go to the App Store at Apple and you'll be able to download that for free as well. And you can play with the interactive Max radar, and then that way you can track the storms wherever you are this weekend. But flooding, or the potential for flooding and heavy rains, that's the bigger deal this weekend. Severe weather looks to be a bigger deal maybe Monday night into early Tuesday morning. In the meantime, thanks for listening. God bless as always, and thank you so much. Have yourselves a great weekend. Know the weather before it knows you. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky and streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.